think everyone knows I'm a comic book guy. And my favorite character growing up and even now is Spider-Man. But it's not really Spider-Man that's my favorite character. It's Peter Parker. And people ask me from time to time, what is it about Peter Parker? Why did you connect, with him at such an early age, as opposed to some of the other Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Fantastic Four, Thor, Hulk? And I say it's kind of simple. And as an adult, you really think about it and you understand. It's that Peter Parker is relatable, especially to someone who's a black guy that was in the comics. You didn't have a lot of black characters that was relatable, back then. So you latched on to the one character that you did find relatable. And what was relatable about Peter Parker? He has problems, like real life problems. He has money problems. He's in a single parent home. He has educational problems. He's bullied for being smart. He has all of these issues. And even when he's doing good as Spider-Man, people still call him a menace. As a young, black kid growing up, a lot of those problems were relatable, to me, to be honest with you. And that's how you connect on that level with a superhero. And when you talk about Black Panther, you want to talk about Black Panther, Marcus? Come on. Oh, there we go. When you talk about Black Panther, and you wonder why so many people felt so strongly about Chadwick Boseman's passing, it's the connection. It's the connection. And it's not just the superhero connection. It's the connection in the fact that in Hollywood, you just didn't see it. You didn't see big budget superhero movies that had black leads. You didn't see a lot of black superheroes held to such high standards. And there was a connection. You think about the Star Wars people. They dress up. They feel a connection to that world. The Harry Potter people, they dress up. They feel a connection to that world. The Lord of the Rings, they feel a connection, to that world. For black people, that fantasy of royalty, that fantasy of power, that fantasy of intelligence in Hollywood, we didn't feel that connection. This wasn't a black film. This was a film with black people in it that was for the masses, for everyone, that touched everyone. A lot of times when you think of black films, you think of films that are for black people. But this was a film that had black people in it that was for everyone, to show everyone that a black lead, a black film that's predominantly all black people can make $1 billion, something that Hollywood simply did not think was possible for a long period of time. It breaks barriers. It introduces young children to the fact that they can have a hero that's a king. He's not a drug dealer. He's not a villain. He's a king. And that means a lot. That meant a lot to a lot of different people. And that's why you saw such a visceral reaction to the passing of Chadwick Boseman, because he acted like a king. He was sick. He didn't want anybody to know. He just wanted to work. He just wanted to not make anyone feel like he was weak, because he was strong no matter what he was going through. And that's why it's very emotional for a lot of people. And I, as someone that has loved comic books all of my life, comic book heroes, comic book villains, it made me proud that so many people was like, hey, I'm going to pick up a comic. I'm going to learn about these characters. I have a character that I can feel emotionally attached to. And for Chadwick and everyone that's involved with Marvel and Black Planet, I saluted them. And I salute them today. All we can hope for while we're in this, crazy world is have some sort of legacy to leave behind. That we've done, more good than wrong. That we've helped as many people, as we possibly could. That when we leave this earth, there's going to be someone that says, something, this person made my life, better. And they're going to be remembered. And they're going to remember Chadwick, not just for Black Panther, but for everything, that he's done, and for the person, that he is, which has nothing to do with the costume that he had on.